keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Fucking slide out here. YouTube broadcast all over the land. I don't got anybody with me today. Well, a few times I'm in the share alone. 100% alone. Oh, yeah, and I got to get the 50 few because I accidentally fucking put this to private first. That always affects notifications on the live stream. Just to let you know. Saving this to private. You can get away with that with real videos. For some reason, live streams, the notifications do not go out. Let's make some babies! What a crazy. Well, I need you to do this. You're going to decide how long this is. I'm going to shoot for half an hour. That's it. One low phone, baby. One low phone. I do have something to say. Start loading them up now. And be happy to take your call. And know that you're just talking to me so you can feel safe and secure. Dating. Now, I'm not one to tell somebody not to date somebody who has a different ideology than you, if they're, for socialized medicines or against. I don't know if that's a good reason not to date somebody. Of course, I'm talking about dating extremists. With recent events of the Zoe Quinn, it really has got me thinking. Although I did find out that Mr. Havalka dated her years ago. I think it's like, would you date a skinhead? Would you date a Scientologist? Would you date... Insert radical ideology and or religion. There is... there's going to be cultural and ideological differences that they're just not going to be able to overcome. A Democrat dating a Republican is not one of them. But I think it's time to like imagine like a skinhead. Or
that's a lot of money.
Or like a Black Panther. Thanks so much, Zoe Quinn. Hi, I seem to be always date assholes. It would be like a puppet. What should I do? Kill yourself. No, there has to be sort of, I think, an ideological line. You date skinheads, nobody's going to feel bad for you. If you go into the Church of Scientology, and all of a sudden they start telling you to leave your family, no one's going to feel bad for you. I had to break up with my girl. She didn't like Primus. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What about SJWs? What about far left extremists? That's an SJW, by the way. If you have so many people that are just like, believe them, believe this, believe that. Don't question nothing. Maybe, just maybe, that's not the person to date. It's too much to overcome. Maybe that's not a group of people you want to hang around. We saw what happened to Andy Signore. There's people that knew him and barely, they couldn't wait to jump on the bandwagon couldn't wait to jump on the bandwagon that he was in. So regardless of the fact that there was no trial, there was just a bunch of crazy accusations. Look at me, I care. Can you imagine that? So I was trying to think about that. I swear to God, somebody don't get in there. Because what usually happens with this is we only got like one in there, too. I'm seeing zero people in the queue. Not one. I will never do the show again. Promise. Unless somebody gets their ass in there. Zero. That's a fucking first. And I'm not even cracking 100. This may be the last love phone. Because every time I say that, it always ends up working out. But, would you date Scully? Well, no. I think there's a character flaws that might be there. Possibly not. Oh, we've got still people in there. And keep them coming in. I can't even break 100 fucking viewers with this thing. It is a shame that some of the most legendary moments that happen on this show happen on this one. Nobody fucking knows it. And only the hardcore seem to know it. And you know what the worst thing about the show? I get pestered about it. When's the next one? When's the next one? When's the next one? Nobody watches it. And now no one's going to call in? Oh, that will be done. I'd rather do Q&A. Because then I can just bullshit. Yeah, you barely got the notification. Yeah, I think I know. When you private it, like I privated it by accident before that's it. It fucks up the notification somehow. I don't know how it is. Well, I got 2 people in there now. Now 1. Oh, this is going to be short. Lipo, what do you got?
Oh, hello. I just thought I'd come in because you were shouting at people to come in. So
that's it? That's the only reason you came in?
Yep.
Okay, go. Gotta go. That's not what we're doing here. I'd rather you not do that. I'd rather just end this fucking miserable gimmick once and for all. I'd much rather do that. So what are we going to talk? What are we going to talk about? Zoe Quinn? When I just set the whole thing up for love phones?
No,
that's not going to work, is it? I appreciate you having mercy on me, but if nobody's got a love problem, I'm just going to get off and delete the stream and go play video games. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Don't do that. I kind of appreciate what he was doing, but no mercy shit here. We just can we talk about better? YouTube drama and getting laid. Well, no, it's not even that. It's just there's not a lot of drama around, and that's just when we default to this stuff. The notifications clearly didn't go out, and let's go for the shortest stream ever. And it's been, here's what's been happening the last couple of times. All right, we've had a slow start. A few people call and break the ice, and then we get flooded by the end. Right, the old days we could turn it on anytime. It was like a catch. It was money in the bank as far as quality and people callers coming in. But as you guys well know, they've been listening to this show. Something happened in 2017. The calls just stopped. I mean, we rarely can get somebody in here that knows how to work Discord. It's utterly amazing. And then it actually coincided with the time that we actually got rid of the phone number, which was no longer viable. All right. Mycophobia.
Hey, Tommy.
How are you?
So, I'm good. So, this is just actually not necessarily a love question, but more of like a relationship question, because I just finished my first year of college.
Dr. Tommy C. Fields those as well. Go ahead.
Fantastic. So, I just finished my first year of college, and my roommate I knew from, my dorm roommate I knew from high school, so I mostly hung out with him a lot of the time, and then he like started making friends, and I started hanging out with his friends. But my dorm roommate isn't going back, and his friends that I befriended were kind of assholes. They were the sort of SJW type, and they weren't my type of crowd to hang out with.
Nope.
But
I'm not gonna fit in there.
So now I'm going back, and I don't really have any friends, and I'm a sophomore now. I think I might have fucked up my chance freshman year to make friends with people.
Why?
Why? Because I stuck with the guy I knew from high school and didn't like reach out. And I'm also not necessarily the most outgoing of people. I'm a fairly introverted person.
But you're worried. You're worried you're not going to have friends.
Time
to cowboy up and make some fucking friends, man. It starts with, you called in here. You're in front of 116 people, at least according to my numbers. If you could do that, it's a little harder to do in person. I could start goofing and trying to goof on you and humiliate you at any moment. But so could that could happen in real life too. It's one of the reasons I don't spare my callers. I like to keep this real life. You could be bullied at any moment. You have to take a chance. You have to take chances, buddy. It would probably be smart to join groups, especially in college, that are more associated with you. Like, do they have like a gaming club or some shit like that? What's your thing, by the way? Do you video game guy or whatever?
Well, I go to an arts college, so I'm a production designer, and so I do a lot of like set construction. So I could join like the set crew, which I did a bit last year.
Okay, that's a good start. Then you could,
There's also I go to school in Savannah, and there's going to be a Category 5 hurricane hitting there, so I could join some like
Savannah,
building projects.
Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah, Savannah.
Dude, it's a great... Dude, there's tons of shit to do. I lived down there when I was at Fort Gordon.
Oh, awesome!
There's plenty.
Yeah,
of
it's a great city.
Yeah, that place across the movie. That they have that rare beers across the movie theater. Across the movie theater over there. I like that place. I kind of miss that place. They're getting all these bizarre beers from all over the world. That was a fantastic place. I can't remember the name of it though. It was right across the street from the movie theater.
What movie theater was it owned by? Like college?
It was off that main highway where everybody's like when there's a million Waffle
Houses. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was there 12 years ago. Well, 15. Come to think, it was great. I was there when Tiger Woods. That's
a lot of money.
Here's the upside. You're in a great town. It's a military town.
Are you quiet now?
That's
it's my brother.
Yeah, you're in a military town. There's lots of troops. There's lots of females. There's lots of college kids. They have the masters there every year. I think you just need to reach out and open your mouth and start off with people that have similar interests. As far as the SJW thing, it's gonna be a little rough because you're in art college. But I would advise never talking about your politics almost under any circumstances. You could actually be around like lefty people. Just don't ever act like you don't care. Rarely will they say you don't have an opinion on anything. People don't usually say that, and if they do, they're probably extremists and trying to get you to think like them, and that's not going to work anyway. But no, you just got to reach out, man. You got to open your mouth and start with a dude, and then then you get that's your wingman, and start working on broads after that. That's the trick.
All right.
But I wouldn't. When I'm saying don't hang out with SJWs, I'm not saying don't hang out with girls or guys that don't have different opinions of you and don't challenge you, but don't hang out with girls and guys that are gonna freak out if that happens. That want to have the I can't imagine. There's not
like the overly PC type. Yeah,
PC types are out. They're out. They're not to be your friends. But find similar interests and talk about stuff. And how old are you now? You're a sophomore.
I'm 19, about to be 20.
You're about. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of places to drink illegally. If you can get. If you can.
Definitely in Savannah.
So, if you can get booze, and it's about the guy. We used to ruin these hotels every weekend. It was amazing. There's plenty of stuff to do.
Have you been there during St. Patrick's Day? There's a huge celebration down there.
Yeah, I don't think I grew up in New York, so I can't imagine it would compare. But no, I was I down there? No, I was not down. No, I was. Actually, I was there. I don't think it didn't even catch my eye. I was there for 3.5, 4 months in training. There's plenty of stuff to do. Open your mouth, get it done. There you go.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right.
There you go. Gotta open your mouth. That's it. Open your mouth, see what goes wrong, and then come back to me. It's not easy no more. If there's any way to use the internet locally.
That's a lot of money,
find out what's going on, your own
interest.
interests. Scrubby Dog, what's the best place to meet women if I can get into bars, Tommy C? I would just tell everybody you're a YouTuber. It's making lots of money. Cha-ching. That would be my move, Scrubby. Jim Rat, you're on here. How are you, sir? Jim Rat? And your mic.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm trying to.
All right.
Fuck.
How are you?
Oh, wait, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my headphones are fucked up. I'm trying to drive. One, I can kind of just, I was just listening to the podcast, can kind of relate with the guy who was on right before me. I'm a freshman going into college, so that's fun. Oh, wait, shit. Are there rules have to state age or something like that?
Forget about it. I'm
sorry,
afraid this call's
I
going
tuned in late.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry. I'll ask your age. Don't worry. That'd be up. That's my problem. How'd it go last
that's
year?
better than most YouTubers do.
What was it? Send me a picture. I'll tell you.
So I'm like Jeff. I'm a buff guy. I can make it look like I have tits.
That's a lot of money,
really?
I guess, for a person of color.
Funk to funk. If you can't get laid, find a junkie. I wouldn't do that. How did it go last year? You went to college last year. Like, how was your social life last year?
Well, I'm a freshman going into college.
How did you do in high school?
So, I went to a private Christian school.
And, do you drugs or drink? Do you do drugs or drink?
No,
That's
I
a lot of money,
I
I
don't
guess,
do
for
either.
a person
I
of
left
color.
my senior year.
I gotta
because
shout
I
this
got
out. Thanks,
accused of-
Tommy. I just met
You're
my
good.
future wife. I owe you together. All I did was carry around a gold plate button, and their panties got soaked. $50, Scruffy. Sorry, I had to thank you so much, Scruffy.
No, I dropped out of high school and got my GED because I got accused of some pretty nasty shit by a bunch of fucking awful people. And
Really?
none of it was true, but that's how my high school experience was. I was always the weird anime kid, the loser but I played every sport there was, and then I left high school, got fucking ripped, and
Oh, really?
so
Well, being
that's
ripped,
how my high school
So
experience was.
you got accused of nasty stuff in
As in
high school?
I got accused of being a potential school shooter.
Oh.
Just because I was different than everyone. Yeah, no, it was a fucked up
Yeah, I
thing.
believe
I've never even insinuated anything like that.
You don't strike me. I mean, this isn't much, but you don't strike me as that kind of dude. You can carry on a back and forth conversation.
I was about to say, if you met me, I do have a very fucked up, dark sense of humor.
Mhm.
But the school that I went to, oh, by the way, I live in Alabama, or lived in Alabama. So that
Yeah.
I'm a weird.
I spent some
anime-
time
That's
there.
a lot of money, I guess.
Yeah. Say no more. Well, that's really unfortunate. I believe it. You know, when I was a kid, there's a movie you might want to watch, and just to see how all of you, not just you. I think it's Paradise Lost about the West Memphis 3, the West Memphis 3. When I was a kid, and this was even in the early '90s when a lot of it broke, when a lot of it started to stop. We had this paranoia
That's a
over
lot of money, I
Satanism
guess,
and
for
heavy
a
metal
person
music.
of color.
Scrubby, thank you so much. You might be a school shooter, but Tommy will let you know how to shoot your kids. How to shoot your kids in a woman instead. Yes. Thank you, Scrubby. Thank you so much. He's nuts. He's absolutely crazy. Again, please, one's in the chat for Scrubby for supporting the show during the hard months of September. The hard month of September. There's no money in September. It's really rough. So thank you. No, you should watch that movie.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
West
for a
Memphis
person of
3.
color.
Dude, Raw, thanks so much. I'll read these later. West Memphis 3. There's this whole thing about Satanism and kids were doing rituals, and of course it was all bullshit. It never happened once anywhere. These guys, they ended up doing 20 years in prison. They were given life for killing these kids who they couldn't possibly have been anywhere near, and they were convicted by a satanic expert witness who was asked why weren't they covered by blood by the attorney the kids had, and says, well, they must have drank it. And they convicted these kids. These guys only got out of jail. These guys went to jail when I was like 15, like 1992, and they got out of jail in 2012. And I know what it's like. And that was the thing with them. They were like, they're in the Marilyn Manson, they're in Ozzy Osbourne and stuff like that. But now it's flipped. Now it's like the school shooter. We're no longer afraid of stuff like that. My advice for you is never talk about high school. Be yourself.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I don't. I was calling for also the guy before. Like, I have my own stuff, but for the guy before me, I get trying to move into a new school, and then losing most of your friends, because after I left my high school, legitimately, like, all my friends just ignored me. Sadly, they kind of forgot I existed.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I would have loved to tell the Columbine shooters, right? Their life was just beginning. A lot of times it happens with you is the popular kids actually have trouble adjusting to college because they're nobody going in. But if you're nobody going in, right, you're going to take things as they are, right?
Yeah.
So you actually, I've noticed the kids that are popular, it didn't always transfer to college. And
I can already see that.
yeah,
Most of
so
people
the
who are
quirks that
popular,
you may
they're
have
just
and the
fucking
sense of
nuts.
I was in the military. I know all about a dark sense of humor. May actually be in your
My family's
benefit.
military.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe that's why I rubbed off on you. Maybe that could actually be to your being different is it might be to your benefit. That's one of the things that I always noticed about the Columbine. If they just waited a month, they would probably get laid and everything, you know. I don't know if that's your bag coming from a Christian school, and if you always default, booze and drugs will get you, make you friends.
I guess,
so there you go, Satan. Kids, don't shoot school. Shoot loads into chicks who have more followers. All hail me, Satan. Satan just donated only $1, cheap shit. But he did donate nonetheless.
I hear if you make a deal with him, he'll give you a lot more money.
I'll have to think about that. I've already done some really rotten shit. In fact, I'm pretending to be a doctor right now. I wonder where that spot in hell will get you. That's my.
It's only your return of soul. It's only that.
That's the Columbine shooters actually were getting laid. No, they weren't. They had one girlfriend that was actually out of high school. No, I know that case back and forth. They weren't. They had one. That's sold in the gun. They had some dopey low IQ girl get them those guns. All right. There was rumors that they had some kind of sexual relationship. She denies it up and down. I bet she wasn't sleeping with them either. She was the only person that paid any attention to them. The only guys that paid any attention to her. She ended up getting arrested too. Yeah, stay in the gym, work hard. Here's the thing that you got that the other guy goes. You can meet people in the gym, and you can meet hot girls in the gym. So sign up for your local gym. Whenever you get out there.
Well, the funny part about this is I'm actually doing long distance with my girlfriend who's back in Alabama. I've already moved to Tennessee.
Yeah.
So I'm doing long distance. So I already joined a friend group. We have a tight group.
Yeah.
And I'm like the jacked. I don't think I'm attractive, but apparently I am. I'm apparently the jacked hot guy.
Yeah.
But I get fucking no attention. It's ass backwards. If any of you people out there,
well, you're supposed to talk to her.
Nowadays,
you're supposed to talk to her.
I know. It's a good thing. I'm not complaining about it, but like, to every single male out there who thinks nowadays getting jacked is gonna get you laid,
you gotta talk.
That is
no. It will get you laid if you talk. Look, nothing's gonna get you laid if you don't talk. It doesn't matter how. If you don't tell anybody you have money, you're not gonna get laid. You know what I mean? You have to show this shit off. See, you understand? The peacock spreads his thing so the fucking females can see it. So you're all jacked, you don't say anything.
People get pissed off if you walk around like you're tough shit, like you're jacked. Like, people actually legitimately get pissed off if you walk around like you know your shit.
No. They get pissed off when you overdo it. You got to find a happy medium. Sure. And then one of those ways you can do it is go to a gym and talk gym shit.
Yeah.
You know, people get mad when you rub it in their face. But when you're casual about it, Jeff doesn't talk. That's why he doesn't get laid. He doesn't talk. And that's probably your problem too. You have to look. Although the things don't work unless you have the personality.
I'm not talking. I don't want to worry my girlfriend back home.
Look, if you're jacked and you're going to a good school, right? And you make a broad laugh, you'll be swimming in poon. If somehow that doesn't happen, I wouldn't even believe you if you told me that. Swimming in poon. Yeah. Swimming. All right. Talk to you later, Jim Matt. Take care.
See you. Thanks, man.
Gotta talk. Gotta open your mouth. Exile Panic. You're on the air.
Yeah, Tommy. I need some help, my dude.
What up?
Okay, so I'm gonna fucking drop out of high school and join the military. So how am I gonna get that military pussy?
You don't want it.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
Because you get fucking Alec Hawalkad. Dude, the guy just fucking offed himself. Dude, you don't want to be sleeping girls, especially girls in your unit. You don't want to be sleeping girls in the Army, period.
All right.
And I'll give you an idea. I've told this story before. I had a black, female, Southern recruiter. We couldn't have been more different. We weren't the same gender, one for the same thing, and we weren't the same color. We're talking about people from very different cultures and backgrounds. And she came to me and she said, I want to tell you something that's really important for your military career, and it's important to me that you listen. I'm just not comfortable telling you this. I'm like, what? So I'm going to let Sergeant such and such do it. And I was like, oh, it's a guy thing. Whatever. Okay, sure. And he took me aside and said, don't date anybody in the Army. And if you have to, please make sure not in your unit. And then he gives me all these examples of false rape allegations, which I saw 3 examples. One of a close personal friend. They all got off, but their military careers were turned upside fucking down from false rape allegations. So if you're going in the military to get laid, you're out of your mind. You want the locals or Europeans? You don't want to get involved with girls in the military. A lot of girls in the military, I'm not saying for all of them, a lot of girls in the military are just one step above welfare queens. And they're just waiting to get pregnant so they can dip. It's the last fucking place you want to meet a girl. I'm not saying there's not girls over there. I'm not saying there's not girls that I would have loved to go out with or couldn't out-soldier the shit out of me. But if you're going there to meet a girl in the Army, I remember there's this girl. I remember this girl. What was her name? Rodriguez actually called me the fucking last week, and we're talking this. She was a medic and smoking hot, and she had it all together. Beautiful blonde, blue eyes. Real cool. Got along with the guys as well, too. She probably had a lot of brothers. You know what ended up happening to her? All the girls who were fucked up, she ended up having to do their work and pick up after them. So if you get your shit squared, all the girls that are squared away in the Army, unless they're officers, split because they get dumped on because there's so many goddamn welfare queens in there. This is the last place in the world you want to fucking... this is the last place in the world. Now, if you get the military, you start to meet locals and stuff like that. If you get Germany, you're golden. If you get Italy, you're golden. If maybe Hawaii, you'll have no money.
No, I'm going to Hawaii.
You go to Kansas, you're fucked. Period.
Why am I fucked in Kansas?
Look, because it's fucking Kansas, man. You know what goes on over there? Nothing. That's what goes on over there. I'm going to tell you what my fucking drill sergeant. I'm going to tell you what Drill Sergeant Walter told me in 2003. Here's what he said. All right, it was 2004. I forget. Right? It's what he said. He goes, "Hi, I'm Drill Sergeant Walter, and I'm from fucking Kansas. And now you know why I'm a drill sergeant and joined the Army, because it's fucking Kansas, and I couldn't wait to get out of there. That's why. I hope you don't get Kansas as a duty station. It's the worst. Kansas sucks." Yeah.
No. Okay.
I'm not hating. I don't hate Kansas. I just wouldn't want to live there. I met plenty of cool motherfuckers from Kansas. They all said the same thing. Thank God I'm not there. Thank fucking God. All right, exiled panda. Anything else?
Yeah, I need some help for a homie.
What's that?
Okay, so my homie's like not living life right. Okay, he's been like fucking the same girl for like a year straight. Okay, and I need him to like not do it anymore because it's like fucking his entire life over. How do I fix him up?
What? Because he can't get laid, or?
No. It's because this girl's like complete cancer.
Oh, he can't do anything. I've gotten this question before. Nothing you can do. Ride it out. Wait till she burns him. Could be years. Could marry.
Well, yeah, but it's already happened before. It happened like a few months ago.
Then he probably
has.
Then he probably attracted girls like that, and there's really nothing you can do.
Fuck. So he's a lost cause.
Absolutely.
How
Absolutely.
Is there
what
like
are you gonna do?
nothing?
You can tell a girl you love.
Like
you sit down and tell him the girl he loves is no fucking good for him. Who is that
yes.
word for? Who is where that? Oh, so you're looking for magic words. So you called me.
Yes, I need the magic beans,
There's
Tommy
no
C. I need the beans.
There's no such thing. Sorry. Got to go through it. Got to watch.
Right.
Some men, and then the same thing goes for women. There is no, when you're connected like that, there's no really talking them out of it. You know? It's like you ever tell a drunk he's a drunk? It doesn't work. There's no magic words in life. There's no way to talk somebody out something. What are you gonna? Here you go. Go to him and say, "She's really, 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 really a fucking cunt." So,
and then that's gonna solve the problem.
Oh, this is gonna happen.
Obviously,
like anything you say. Well, if you continue to do this, is gonna happen to you. And he's gonna say, and he's gonna be right. You don't know that. You can't predict the future. What do you do after that? Nothing. Nothing. Now get the fuck out of here. Enough.
All right.
Yeah, Echo.
Right, Geezer.
What do you want?
Echo.
Dated
Me? Yeah. I want to say about the microphobia, Geezer. As somebody who works in that industry, I can tell him now, get on shows, go work them, go to the after parties, and just be sociable, man. Like, that's literally the easiest way to pick up people.
Absolutely.
In my industry, I can tell you that right now. Like, that's the easiest way. In fact, fucking
you don't have a problem.
join your local...
You don't have a problem talking to people. A lot of these guys have problems with it, and I admit it's the hardest. That first interaction is difficult.
Yeah, man. But I mean, just break the ice. Talk to these geezers. Like, ask them what their favorite musical is. It's like easy shit. From there you can be like, oh yeah, I really love that. What's your favorite song from that musical? You know what I mean? You can really easily kick it off. It's some basic bullshit.
You gotta have that, and you can use the same opener with different people all the time.
Isn't it? Social engineering, mate. Basic people hacking. Look at Kevin Mitnick's case studies.
Kevin Mitnick? Is he the guy?
Yeah, look at Kevin Mitnick.
What does he know about relationships? He's a fucking computer hacker.
No, mate, what the fuck does he know about relationships? What the fuck does he know about scamming into fucking millionaire companies, man?
Yeah, what does he know about fucking getting military nuclear weapon secrets? That doesn't necessarily translate to poontang.
Oh. No, I mean, it's breaking the ice. It's being really, really easy sociable stuff.
Hey,
man.
baby, do you know I once hacked in the Pentagon and I was like in prison for 10 years? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big flex in it, you know? It's like golden play button.
Kevin Mitnick. Who the fuck knows? How old is he now? 50-something?
Oh, fuck knows. He's old as fuck.
Yeah,
he's like
he was a big hero when I was in college. He was he was a big hero. Kevin Mitnick. There he is.
How old is he? What's it saying on Google?
God, he's a lot older than I thought. 56.
I mean, he's like John McAfee. He's one of those guys from the golden days, and now he's just like
1995. That's when I was my high school. Wire fraud, 14 counts. Possession of unauthorized device, 8 counts. Interception of wire, electronic communications. Unauthorized access to a federal computer, causing damage to a computer. 46 months in prison, plus 3 years probation.
Like the days when they didn't understand computers as a thing makes me crease every time.
Yeah, everybody. All right, this ain't computer chat. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Is that it? Because I am done. 30 minutes. That's good. I think I might put this one to bed. We might not see this for 6 months to a year. I do think it's half my fault for fucking hitting the... When I hit publish, it went to private. Because it just, for some reason, it happened like last week, too. Like, what the fuck? I didn't get any notifications. You know? And then what can you do? There's nothing you can do. I had to get dick in 2019. I imagine that's easy. Just go online, I would think. Although I'm hearing like I figured that'd be easier because gay guys are. I mean, I imagine it's much easier to get some if you're gay. I can't imagine. It's got to be easier. It's got to be. 6 months to a year. Won't be clipped till you won't be clipped by then. Oh, I don't know. Tinder. Yeah, everybody says Tinder. See, I never did the Tinder thing. No need to thank me. Oh, you're welcome, Fleepo. Well, that's it. Thank you very much. I think this show has run its course. I'll be putting up a playlist of all the love phones, and I'll put them in a playlist, and you can sit back and remember the good old days. Please spare me DMs when you're bringing it back. We probably could make a love phone call if we're doing if we're doing like a open thing. Just like, can I do a love phone call? Yeah, sure. But this obviously has run its course. The only thing I think I may have done wrong is I may have hit that publish thing. So it just love phones will be back. Not for a long fucking time. I'm thinking about stealing that on Dave's thing. I'm gonna do trivia. Arcade stream after? No, follow me on Mixer. Description box below. Maybe I'll do that. Actually, I kind of want to go out now. It's been such a bust. I say that I haven't been out since I've been back from what you call it. But I don't have my phone with me. I can't ignore it. That means I got to talk to people. It sucks. I don't know. I'm not making any promises. If I do stream in the next hour or so. Oh, weed police. No, I just went to pull him. He's gone. That means I'm definitely done. If I do stream, I think I'm probably going to do mixers tonight and see where that goes from here. It is the lonely months of September. I also, I got the actual color combination on here. If you want to hear me talk about Arcade 1.0, I got new buttons, but I think I'm going to turn these white too. I don't know if I like the old layout better. Whatever. Repsion, Elo, what's going on with you? I'd like to talk to you. But I'm done. So long. Farewell to Love Phones. It was great. I'll put the playlist together, and we'll all check it out. Big shout out to Scrubby for his incredible support of this program. Tomorrow's Tuesday night. We're going to do it again. See ya.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch your pedigree. Chi-town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headlock.